Have you been looking for Forza Horizon for mobile devices? Do you want to race freely exploring a large open world with high-end sport cars like Koenigsegg Xcars Trevita, Lamborghini Veneno, Bugatti Veyron, Pagani Huayra, and Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio? Well, this video is entirely made for you, my friend, because in this list, I share with you top 20 open-world racing games like Forza Horizon on mobile. These games have amazing graphics, physics, and a large open world to explore. And gentlemen, if you are new to the channel, smash that subscribe button to never miss out on such types of videos. Also give the video a like. Now, let's get into it. Game number 20 here on our list, guys, is Car Parking Driving School. This game is developed by Absolute Games, and is centered around learning everything about driving and traffic related in a fun and exciting way. It is an online game where you play over 90 vehicles and take on 100 car parking levels. It is not, however, limited to car parking. You can perform drifts, race against friends in online multiplayer, or perform stunts and airtime trials. The next game here, guys, is developed by Tie-In Studios. Real driver Legend of the City puts you behind the wheel of different cars with one mission: taking on different racing competitions, drifting and drag race while exploring the huge city and becoming the legend. The game has decent graphics but not so good controls, and the AI traffic could use some rework. It's a nice simulator for those looking for something quick and especially to enjoy on a low-end device. Real Driving School is a driving and car parking simulation game with stunning graphics and realistic physics. What sets this game apart from the rest I have mentioned is the level of attention to details. The vehicles have realistic interiors and sound effects, making every bit of driving in the game fun and enjoyable. Can you believe if I tell you, it even has a crash and damage physics? The freedom to roam around the city is a plus. I recommend this game to those players who are seeking ultimate experience on a low to mid-end device. Picture a realistic racing game set on 7 by 7 miles open world island. The sun-kissed beaches, lush rainforests, and winding mountain roads of Hawaii. Well, that would definitely be open world racing developed by Free Square Games. In the game, you race and drift your car, skillfully avoiding traffic cars, or practice driving in challenging racing game events against renowned racers from around the globe. Game features realistic graphics, 3D cockpits for each of 74 cars. This next game here, guys, is for those who love the underground street racing vibe, kinda like in Need for Speed series. Turbo Tornado presents you a large open world to have fun in with your car. The developers took it to another level with this one. With almost anime-like graphics, the animated wheel covers, spoilers with stripped LEDs, and vehicle wraps that play animations are some of the most outstanding features in this game. The game is even readily available without an internet connection. Xcars Studios, the developers of Truck Simulator World, developed another exciting car game. Ultimate Car Driving Simulator 2 is an adrenaline-charged adventure with some of the most amazing cars. In adventure mode, you explore breathtaking landscapes, ranging from challenging slopes to sprawling cities. Each environment presents distinct obstacles and opportunities for stunts. What makes the game even more enticing is the fact that the Lamborghini is available on the go. European Luxury Cars presents a fleet of European cars for players to choose from, and go on a multiplayer driving with friends or alone exploring the vast open world map. In this game you can drive Ferraris, Lamborghini, Audis, Rolls-Royce, BMW, Mercedes, Volkswagen, McLaren, Wagon, and many more. The game's graphics are incredibly amazing. I like the fact that the game still receives update with the last one published in April. The game offers everything in one, from racing, simulator to drift. Now, you might confuse this next game with Car X Street. Well, this is Xcars Street Driving developed by Bold Cat Studio. I can't help but notice the similarities between this game with Car X Street, from the UI of the game to the name and game's premise. The game presents a realistic racing on autobahns and city streets. So, it's the same old story again and again, becoming a legend in an underworld street racing. The game is Descent, with a number of customizable options for your car. Pro Car Driving Simulator is developed by Madhook. It is a minimalistic open-world racing simulator on mobile that still manages to deliver an unparalleled experience. It is packed with new car tuning options, new cities, and PvP multiplayer game mode. In addition to the career option in the open-world racing type, there is also online racing, where you can meet your friends or other players from different countries. The next game here guys is Drive RS. According to developers, the game is a public beta test where you free roam driving, drifting, and racing. It has an absolutely huge open world with 64 square kilometers map and 256 kilometers of roads to drive, drift, and race. What is interesting about this simulator is its cutting-edge visuals with high-end lighting and shadows, real-time reflections, and highly realistic trees and vegetation. I recommend it to those players who love racing adventure. Next game in this list guys is Assoluto Racing. And guys, this is one of the most amazing racing simulators you can download on mobile. It is developed by Infinity Vector and is centered around taking the lead in different circuit races. It is a single player and multiplayer game allowing you to jump online and race or drift against friends anytime you feel like. What I enjoy about this game is its unmatched physics engine on mobile, giving you unmatched control on the road and under the hood.
Left drive. Right 4.
Here Club Stardale is an absolute gem on this list. It is an iOS racing simulator where you take a long vacation in a gorgeous villa with all the time in the world to drive the most beautiful supercars. It immerses you in an experience where all your dreams come true. You've got a lot of money and drive the most expensive engines. You can invite or join friends in an online multiplayer, build racing clubs and workshops, and defend your club together in a simulated World Racing Championship. Parking Master Multiplayer 2 is one of the most realistic open-world racing and car parking games on mobile. With its next-gen graphics, it brings your car driving and real car parking experience to life. In the game you engage with real car driving physics and detailed interiors, making every parking, drift, and race feel like you're behind the wheel for real. It has over 120 vehicles to choose from, 250 car parking missions, and an exciting car trading feature within the multiplayer mode. Drift for Life is an open-world game where you explore amazing maps and live the drifting adventure in the Arabian desert in real dimensions. What stands out in the game is the setting and the realistic car dynamics. It has an online multiplayer hosting up to 8 players per room, and therefore you can play with your friends online and have fun together. I also like the daily and seasonal rewards that give you free gold, silver, cars, and clothes. Now, this next game is really interesting. It is developed by Apex Game Studio and is a racing and drifting game with highly realistic vehicle simulation, supporting real-time multiplayer and single-player modes. Apex Racing allows you to fully customize your vehicle starting from body parts to engine upgrades to suspension tweaking. Although it is a free-to-play game, you require an internet connection and real-life money to purchase credits via EF. If you are looking for simulated high-speed races with luxury sports cars, then this next game is for you. It is a real-time simulation game that brings the thrill of high-speed competition right to your fingertips. Developed by Nidia's Games in collaboration with Codemasters, Racing Master features over 100 licensed vehicles from the world's most prestigious brands, including Ferrari, Lamborghini, Aston Martin, and Porsche. Drive Zone Online is the next biggest simulator in this list, guys. Developed by Jet Games, it manages to deliver an experience similar to Forza Horizon series on PC. The game has a ton of modes and tasks to do, from drift, car race to skill test mode and driving school. You also have an auto market to trade your vehicles with other players. What I liked about the game is you get over 50 cars, 30 plus body kits for each car, including rims, bumpers, spoilers, body kits, and liveries. Car Parking Multiplayer is the most recently released car driving and racing simulator on mobile. It has received so much success, and players can't keep calm about its graphics, which have been equated to Forza Horizon, Assetto Corsa, and The Crew to PC games. The game elevates the various components of its predecessor Car Parking Multiplayer 1, creating an extremely realistic racing simulator, guys. By the way, guys, I watched someone race this game with the sim racing setup, and it's incredible. Car X Street Mobile is the best open-world racing simulator on mobile I can recommend to all hardcore racers. This game has a ton of options, realistic car models, a large open-world map, and an unbelievable amount of visual and performance car tuning options to build your perfect racing car. This is an online game with intense realism in terms of the game's world and the graphics. Everything feels right in the game, and I definitely recommend it. Finally, the first best open-world racing simulator on mobile is Need for Speed Mobile. This game is still under development and is by far the most realistic racing game on mobile with a ton of cars and amazing features. I really love the fact that all vehicles are proportionate to real-life models and scaling. The game's attention to details is unmatched. I mean guys, what really can I say about this game that is nothing short of awesome? Check this out. Guys, if you watched to this point, man, I'm really grateful. Do like and subscribe to the channel to never miss out on such videos next time. Let me know in the comments where you are watching from. Ciao.